championship since 1997. They won titles in 95 and 97 and thought this might become a regular occurrence. Well, certainly it is another odd year, but it's been quite some time. 15 years since they were last here, 16 since that title. They tasted 3A gold, looking for 2A gold here in 2013. We find that the opposing team never seems to go away easy.
No, not this game.
Here's Josh Anton out of the 6th spot, already has an RBI single and a run scored in this game as he was a part of that 2-run inning in the top half of the 4th, and he'll have to be a part of this 7th inning and some offense. The Mustangs have a chance to tie or take a lead. Makeda can't garner the first pitch strike. Behind the count now, 1-0. This is a Mustangs team that's been to the playoffs every year since 1998. They finished 35-1, with that one being their loss in the state championship back in 2006. They were 35-1 coming into the state tournament this year, currently 36-1. Their second loss would prevent them from claiming gold. 2-2.
They've had a great year. A great year for first-year head coach.
And Makeda with another pitch in the dirt. Gets another Mustang to chase, and Dylan Kerr has been perfect today on tosses down to Will Wallace. Yesterday it was the Mustangs defensively having to toss down that drop third strike after Dylan Moore was able to make several opposing hitters just look silly throughout the ball game.
What a filthy curveball going.
Going Blunt unable to put it down. Chad McKinney 0 for 3 today. After McKinney, it's Berryhill and Bassam. A team that has just 4 base hits. But those hits all came from the number 6 hitter and lower in the lineup. That's until now. As McKinney breaks the offer and picks up the 1-out single.
Mustang team isn't going to go down easy. Good at that. Takes a pitch up and away. Shoots it out to right by Big Will Wallace.
Here's Eric Berryhill, cleanup hitter. Looking to break his own offer on the day. He stands at the plate representing the tying run. This should carry several rows back, and it does for a foul ball. Reached on an error back in the 1st, struck out in the 4th, grounded out in the 5th, part of that inning in the 5th inning where Carson Schindler came up with the assists on all 3 outs. The shortstop. Carlisle High School, the Indians out of Price, Texas, claimed the 1A championship. 3A championship taking place south of us in Austin at UFCU Disch-Falk Field at the University of Texas. This is the 2A title on the line. And the 1-1 to Berryhill. Up the middle, second baseman gets the force over to first. And the Brahmas are your Class 2A state champions in 2013.
These kids excited. Look at it.
Oh, what a fortuitous drive up the middle. Put Kowalik in place.
You want to make things happen, If he's not running, that's a base hit up the middle. Unfortunately for Hughes Springs, the ball was hit right to the second baseman for Wallach. He's on the bag, turns the double play, and Hallettsville with their third state championship.
Their first since 1997. It was their first trip back to state since 1998. Now they can point to 2013, the year they went 35-3 to win the 2A title. Well, in a moment, we'll have a chance to talk to head coach Shorty Cook. But our player of the game here in the championship, Will Wallace, goes 3 for 3, draws in a run, and even brings one home with his own 2 feet. Will Wallace, the first baseman, showed off his defense, got the job done with his bat, and we're now joined by his head coach, Shorty Cook. Coach, in your 7th year now, bringing the Brahmas back to where they belong. State champions here in 2013. What did you see from your young men these 2 days in Round Rock?
Well, what we've seen all year long, they're just a bunch of warriors. They just battle their tails off, and well, give credit to Hughes Springs, man. They're a good ball club. Great ball club.
Coach, first of all, congratulations on the state championship, the 3rd one in school history. That number 3 means a lot to this program.
Yes, sir, it does. I know that that one's upstairs. That one goes to the Tyler Bluter upstairs. He looks after us. We lost him in 2009. He was a special young man for us. We love Tyler Bluter, and he looks after us. We're very thankful.
Of course, that number 3 retired and wore on the backs of all these young men in their warm-ups. The number 15, Will Wallace, a tremendous outing out there. He's the guy with some deceptive speed when he needs it.
Yes, sir. He'll surprise some folks.
Coach, congratulations. You got a lot of young men I know you're proud of. We'll let you go celebrate with them at this time.
Thank you a bunch.
Again, that is head coach Shorty Cook. As Coach Cook, you saw how emotional he got. We talked about it during the semifinals. Tyler Bludeau, after wrapping up his senior year after a loss in 2009 in the regional quarterfinals, lost his life in a tragic accident, wore that number 3, and appropriately a 33-3 record got them back to state. But we're now joined by our player of the game, Will Wallace. And, Will, we saw you do it all, some defense, some offense, and when you were turning the corner and coming home, you were in a whole new gear that we hadn't seen from you here in the state tournament.
Yes, sir. All I was thinking when he hit the ball was I had to make it home, had to get as much insurance as we could going into that inning to help our pitch out.
Well, an exciting moment, I know, winning a state championship. How proud are you of yourself to win and your teammates? It's got to be a very exciting moment.
It's very exciting, yes, sir. I've been looking forward to this since I was a little kid. It's been a goal myself and my teammates, and I'm just happy we achieved this goal.
You mentioned we were a little kid. I know there's been a tradition in Hallettsville of great baseball. What was it like to be the team that was able to come back for the first time in 15 years?
It definitely feels good to put Hallettsville back on the track to a winning tradition, and hopefully they can continue it in the years to come.
I couldn't tell. Did anybody from Hallettsville make it out to this ball game to cheer you on?
Brought the whole town.
Well, we'll let you celebrate with the whole town. They are handing out the medals. We'll let you go join your teammates. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Again, that is Will Wallace, the senior, our player of the game. Hallettsville hangs on for a 4-2 victory. They are, for the 3rd time in school history, your state baseball champions as they get it done here in 2013 in Class 2A. Fans, we will be back on the air here at 4 o'clock. We've got great leadership here at Time Warner Cable Sports Channel, and it'll get us back on the air with Class 4A coverage. For now, for Kelly Wunsch and Greg Swindell, I'm Lincoln Rose. We'll give you a break. We'll see you back on the diamond later on this afternoon.